And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. An AL West matchup on the show. It's the Los Angeles Angels taking on the Houston Astros. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. The first half of the All-Star break is behind us, and partner, it's go time in the second. Just about to get underway, and on the mound now, Framber Valdez. Always a treat to watch one of the best starters in the sport, Singy.
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. Next pitch is outside. Framber Valdez had a great 2022. An all-star, and of course as well, his Astros won the World Series. That one's in there. It's 2-2.
Yeah, Boog, in an ERA of under 3, pitched over 200 innings, and looked like they were easy innings for him, and finished 5th in the American League Cy Young Award voting.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and one away. Brandon Drury to the plate. Good power, not great in the OBP department. The 1-2. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Lead runner makes the turn at second. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And here is C.J. Cron. Next pitch misses, and the count is 3-1.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Runners are at the corners, one away. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Here's Mike Moustakas to hit. Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. 1 run's in, 2 runs are in. Cron is waved home. Relay throw, the tag, and he's safe. 3-0.
Well, that breaks the tie in a big way, clearing the bases. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way, and as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on, and such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
Next pitch just misses, and the count is 2-2. And now it's filled up.
You know, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit. Well, that was the cutter down and in right there. And typically, if you're going to have a chance with the pitch, if it's down, that's your best chance of doing anything with it. It's kind of like a mini slider, just with a little less vertical movement. But still, that one tied him up, and he couldn't get the barrel to it.
He swings and fouls one off. The 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Moose at second with 2 down. Ground ball up the middle. Altuve, jump throw, and that is that. But 3 runs come across in the inning, all on this 3-run. Back here in Houston, and today's starting pitcher, Reed Detmers. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, he's been a real quality starter for his club, and coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 on the year. It seems that they have a hard time picking up his release point and tracking the ball into the zone. So we'll see how right-handers do against him in this one.
And a foul ball.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Two now. Way inside, gets out of the way. On the ground to third. And they get Altuve for the out.
Batting second, the third baseman.
Here's Alex Bregman. That's in there. Swings and misses. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. This guy has turned into a beast. Next one misses, and that's ball two. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Didn't make quality contact on the ground ball to the pull side, but sometimes it's just a matter of finding the hole in the defense.
They say it went. That one missed.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Deep drive down the line. Foul ball. And a payoff pitch. Stays alive. And now the lefty. Out towards right center field. Moniak makes a move towards the gap. That one hops against the fence. Across is the runner from first. And now just a two-run deficit.
Well, that worked out as good as it could have. We mentioned the RBI opportunity with the runner moving on the 3-2 pitch, and he cashed in by finding a hole in the outfield. You know, that takes a little extra concentration in the box because of the movement on the base paths. Easy to get distracted, so that was a really nice job there.
The 2-1. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Here's Tucker on his way to the plate. Throw is offline, and he scores. And it's a one-run game. Runner at first with two away. Jose Abreu up to hit. Ball to strike. The pitch. Diaz off of first with two away. Can't field it cleanly, but they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. And welcome back. And now the center fielder, Mickey Moniak. 1-2. Got him. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Chad Wallach now. Broken back ground ball to second. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down.
The bat, number 2.
Luis Rangifo, the next to hit for the Angels. Singleton scored his first time. The 3-1 in for a strike, full count. In the air, right field, pretty well struck, way back there. To the warning track, makes the catch. Angels go quietly there, but they're up 3-2. Bottom of the second. Here's a speed threat, Jeremy Pena. The count 2-1. And that one ripped to left. And it stays fair. Makes the turn and heads for second. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game. But all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, this situation with the runner on second, you've got to get him up to third. Think back up the middle or to right field.
Struck him out looking.
Well, you could tell he wasn't expecting that ball to break back in on him. He may have been looking for something away, maybe something soft, but that slider on the inside corner absolutely froze it.
And a base hit right there. Into third now. So runners at the corners and one out.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Jose Altuve up to hit here. Grounded out his first time. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Makes the grab. 2 down.
Yikes, that ball was scorched, an absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
Kicks and fires. And that one almost got him.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
The 2-2 on the way. And that's outside.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Yordan Alvarez in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Good job to fight that one off. (3-2). Ripped on the ground to second, in plenty of time to first, and they get Bregman for the out. Inning over. Top half of the third inning. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. And the pitch. On the ground to third. And foul ball. Singy, what do you prefer? You like watching Ohtani hit or pitch?
I think I like watching him hit. I mean, he hits monster home runs. And with guys on his team like Mike Trout and, formerly Albert Pujols, to see Shohei Ohtani stand up and be a little bit taller than those other guys, it's just impressive.
Payoff pitch. Broken bat, and it's popped up. Maldonado makes the catch, and there's one away. So in now for the Angels, Brandon Drury. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. That misses, and it's 2-1. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. There's a swing and a drive. Alvarez going back on it. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Now the third baseman, Mike Moustakas, doubled his first time up. Started to go at the 1-2. A check on it to third. Did not go. And here it comes.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
And there's ball 4.
Oh, he earned his trip to first right there. It's not easy laying off pitches that just miss the zone like that. And it's a real discipline as well. He's put a lot of work into that aspect of his game, and it paid off right there.
That one ripped, but foul. So now 3-2. That one out to right. Tucker really on his horse for it. Tracks it down for the out. And that is that. Angels back here in Houston, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Jordan Alvarez.
No left field.
The wind of the pitch.
Well, these Astros doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
The 2-2 now. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Bounce back to the mound. Fires over to Crone. And they get the out on Alvarez. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground to the left. Moustakis whips it to first. And that quickly 2 away.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just pours in on the hands.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4. Man at first, Jose Abreu up next for the Astros. Here's a 1-1. And that one fouled off. And he deals. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And another ball. And it's filled up.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
That takes care of Abreu, and that'll do it. So the Astros start of the 4th, and now the right fielder, Hunter Renfroe. That's to third, and it hits the bag. Bregman handles. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Here's the center fielder, Mickey Moniak. Went down on strikes his first time through. That misses the zone, and it's 2-1. The pitch. In the air, left field. Alvarez in position. And puts the squeeze on that. 1 away. And now the catcher comes up to him. Chad Wallach. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Swings through that one for strike 2.
2 strikes.
Renfroe leads off first with 1 away. Next pitch inside, 2-2. Popped up. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. On the ground, 2 ball. Fires to second for 1, and that's 2. No runs, 1 hit, no error. Back here at the ballpark, ready to go, bottom 4. And now the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. The line to kick the pitch. And a count 1-2. Jeremy Pena, Chris, what a story. 2022 and the impact he had in the playoffs. He was not only the ALCS MVP, but he was also the World Series MVP when the Astros won it all. The pitch. Just missed.
I think what's so impressive is that he had some really big shoes to fill in Carlos Correa departing as a free agent, and this kid looked like he'd been in the big leagues for a much longer time than he had. Very impressive on both sides of the ball.
And it gets down for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Next offering is in for a strike. The next pitch misses, and the count's even at 2.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly.
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Martin Maldonado up to hit. And he's already singled in this game. Kicks and deals.
2-2 now.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, try to stay out of a double play here.
Goes down looking.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs 1 more out.
Alex Bregman waiting to hit for Houston. And a 3-1 on the way. Fought off foul. And the pitch. Altuve swings and connects. Deep to left. Bangs off the wall. The relay. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Always exciting to see a play at the plate. Trying to score with 2 outs, but the tag just gets.
Back here at Minute Maid Park. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now it's going to be Luis Rangifo. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
Here's a high chopper. He beats it out, and the tapper turns into an infield single.
It was a healthy cut, but the same can't be said for the contact. He got just enough of the ball to put it in play, and that's all he needed. Tough play for the defense on what was kind of a swinging bunt.
Swing and a miss. 2-2 now. Runner at first with no outs here. Back to the mound. It hit him. He beats it out, and it's 1st and 2nd on the infield single. Catcher coming out to check on him. It looked like it got him on his back leg. So you wonder if that might be a problem for him in terms of pushing off the rubber.
Yeah, it's a great point, and we'll have to see how he looks. But to me, it appears he's moving pretty well. I think it's just going to sting for a while, but hopefully nothing more.
Standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Brandon Drury. Swing and a ball popped up, and it drops in. Tucker fires it to the plate. Not in time. He's safe. And a run comes in to score.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the open.
New pitcher on now, Rafael Montero. He's pitching on 2 days rest. And next will be the cleanup hitter, C.J. Cron. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, but maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it.
Oh, this ball's down, and that could bring in a run. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's 5-2.
absolutely hammered that baseball. Very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not.
Grounder off the pitcher. Tosses to first. One away here in the fifth. Randall Grichuk now. The pitch. There's the strike. Drury, the runner at third. Crone over at second with one down. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. The pitch. Got it by him for the K. Now it's Hunter Renfroe. 1 for 2. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position. And now 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And downstairs, Mickey Moniak up next for the Angels. And now it's filled up.
3-2.
And he walked him.
Thank you, man.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boog.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Mickey Moniak. High in the air, out to right. Tucker should have it. And that ends the inning. 2 runs in the inning, but they... New pitcher on here, number 57. He last pitched 2 days ago. Welcome back, John Sciambi with my buddy Chris Singleton. And set to get us started, bottom 5, Alex Bregman. Next offering is down low. Action in the Angels bullpen. Matt Moore getting ready to go. Berea getting cranked up as well. Foul ball there. Hit on the ground to the right side. And that's just foul. The next offering misses. Counts full, 3-2. In the air, right field. Renfroe in position. And there's one down. So up next, Yordan Alvarez. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. 1 down, base is empty. That just misses. 2 balls and a strike.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there, and boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
Left-hand hitter waits. Up the middle. Fires over to Crone. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
Now batting, right fielder.
Here's Kyle Tucker. 1 for 2 with an RBI double back in the first. And it's even up. Comebacker to the mound. Over to first. That's out number 3. No runs, no hits, no errors. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here's the catcher, Chad Wallach. Hard hit left side. Over to Abreu. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th.
The bat, number 2, shortstop, Luis.
Now it's the Angels leadoff man, Luis Rangifo. And a 1-1. That's down and in. Bullpen activity starting up now. Phil Maton up and loosening in the pen. Swings and crushes one. Right field, way back and gone. His 12th of the season, and they boost their lead. It's 6-2.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Shohei Ohtani, the next to hit for the Angels. 1 for 3. Swings and misses, and he's down on strikes for the second time today.
Now
Brandon Drury, the next to hit for the Angels. The 2-2. That one is upstairs.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 6-2. You're dialed into. Back here in Houston, bottom of the 6th inning. And stepping in for the Astros, Yainer Diaz. Here's a 1-1.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
That one in for a strike. 2-2.
Now just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
That one the other way. Makes the catch. 1 down.
Now the first base
Jose Abreu up next for the Astros.
Abreu, a really hard worker, a guy who takes his craft seriously in the batting cages and on the field during batting practice. He's always trying to stay in the big part of the field, not trying to have a home run derby during BP, but understands that those are typically mistakes when you're trying to hit line drives.
Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
Nope, outside.
Pitch misses there. 3-1. There's a strike.
3-2.
Swings here and blasts one left field. Grichuk going back some more. Makes the catch up against the wall. J.P. France takes over on the mound.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And down on strikes he goes. 1 out.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. He tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Nope.
Next offering misses. 2-1. Just missed. Righty delivers. High fly ball out towards left field. That's back there. It bangs off the wall. Alvarez throws to second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. So close to blasting that one out of here the other way, but well, that's very tough to do when you take on the outfield gap like that. Beautiful swing, though. Let the ball get a little deep and drove it to the opposite field.
And now it's going to be Randal Grichuk. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. And now 2-2. And the right-hander deals. He goes down looking.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Hunter Renfroe at the plate. Swing and a miss, and that is strike 2. Two outs and one in scoring position. That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him. Third out, and that ends the frame. Bottom of the 7th, and stepping in for the Astros, Jake Myers. Next pitch off the plate, and it's 2-1. Good eye right there. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Next one misses, and a count 2-1.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Right-handed reliever. Hammer, base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. And the righty deals. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. First and second here, no outs. Maybe a 2-ball, 5. The throw to second is offline.
Well, things that lead to big innings other than hits or home runs are, of course, walks and errors. Free base runners, and they've been gifted with both so far this inning. And that will make any manager in the dugout just stew a little bit, and I'm sure he is right now.
And he gets Bregman. And one gone.
That cutter right there had just enough movement on it to get the swing and miss. It wasn't a great location by any means. That's typically a spot that hitters can handle. So I'd say he fooled him with just enough of that late action.
So the Angels turn to their bullpen for a new pitcher, Matt Moore.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Left-hand batter waits. Started after it. Appeal to third. And ring him up, says Carl Dixon. That's a strikeout. Kyle Tucker up next for the Astros. The 1-1. And a foul ball.
If they don't pick up at least one run here, this will be a very disappointing inning. When you load the bases with nobody out, you've got to...
Well, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Nice work from the Angel. Back here in Houston, we go to the 8th. So in now for the Angels, Mickey Moniak.
Mickey Moniak.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Going to count 1 and 2.
On the mound, you take a note. You see the hitter's willingness to chase that pitch upstairs, get deeper in the count, try to climb the ladder.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Kind of put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
Here's the catcher to hit, Chad Wallach. Runner leads away at second. Check swing, and that's a ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fouls one off. 2 and 2. Runner at second, nobody out. Swing and a ball popped up, and it drops in. Run comes in from second. It's 7-2.
Comes through with the RBI. Really not a pitch you want to swing at if you don't have to, because it's almost impossible to hit anything that far inside with any type of authority.
First offering. Runner goes. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Ow!
Not a fast runner on the base path, so this kind of looks like it was a hit and run call from the dugout. Got to make contact some way or somehow, because that guy's not going to be able to steal second base and be safe.
Line drive. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And there's 2 away.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the DH, Shohei Ohtani. Next pitch misses, and it's 2 and 1. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. The pitch.
Can't pull.
On the ground, and it goes just foul. 2 outs. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Ohtani off of first with 2 away. Swing and a ball popped up. And that will end the inning. On to the bottom of the 8th. So now the Astros designated hitter, Yainer Diaz, at the belt and fires.
That's ball 2.
Movement in the bullpen. A right-hander is up and throwing. This one bounced to Crone, and he takes it himself for the out.
Now batting.
So digging in, Jose Abreu. Smash to the left side. Fires over to Crone. That takes care of Abreu. Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros.
Almost drove one out of here last time up. Flied out to the warning track.
And now the lefty.
That's ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
The 2-1 is high. High fly ball, right field. Renfroe in position. Puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. So a new pitcher out of the bullpen for the Astros, Kendall Graveman.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
And now it's 1-2. Ground ball right side and foul ball. In the air right side. Tucker should have it. And it's caught for the out. Here's the third baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
The 1-1. Foul ball. Kicks and fires. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And a 1-2 again. Got him swinging.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
The 1-2. And the slider just misses.
It's a good take.
2 strikes.
Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. Here's the 2-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Here's a 2-2. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. That'll fire up the dugout. His 11th of the year, and they add to their lead. It's 8-2.
And with the 6-run lead, there are fans that are starting to head to the exits. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Now it's Hunter Renfroe. Smoked into left, base hit. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
But when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like you did right there.
And next for the Angels, Mickey Moniak. Ripped to third. Zips it across, and that is that. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth, Jaime Barria.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Fires over to Crone, and they get the leadoff man in the ninth. Martin Maldonado up next for the Astros.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Throw to first in time, and this one is over. And the Angels take this one in a blowout.
Good win by 6 runs. Always nice when you can win by a touchdown or a couple of field goals. You want to keep that momentum going, knowing the offense can score at will, bring it into the next one, and get another W.